Hello, Belvedere. Mayor Mike here again. With me this morning, I have Callie Hillan, who is the Executive Director of the Boone County Council on Aging. And she's going to give us an idea of what they've been up to. And I will tell you this, they've been working very, very hard and are very challenged by some of the things that they are trying to do that are normal things, but now under the challenges of the COVID-19. And so they do a terrific job, and our seniors are very fortunate to have these kind of folks working to help them. So, Callie, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you for having us here today. I sincerely appreciate that. And we just wanted to take the opportunity to really reach out to you and let you know that we're still here for you, and our services are considered essential services. So I wanted to give you kind of an overview of some of the things, the adjustments, shall you say, that we've made. And I've also brought one of our staff members, Cece Hernandez, and she'll add some additional comments, and then she'll provide the information for you in Spanish as well. So I'll just start out with our transportation program. We provide the public transportation in Boone County. So we have been doing that for years and years and years. And so we are still available to provide that transportation. We are focusing on essential trips. So that would be things like groceries, medications, and getting to work. And so that service is still available. We are also now able to do deliveries. So that's been something that's been modified by the Department of Transportation for us to be able to do deliveries. So for example, instead of someone going to the food pantry to pick up, we could pick those food items up for them and deliver them to their home. So I think that's a great service and a nice addition, a nice modification that just makes sense for people. We have been running our community care program for many years as well, and some people are not aware of that program. That program is an in-home non-medical program, and that is a program that you would need to qualify for, and I won't go into all the specifics about the qualifications. You could give us a call at the center. But that program helps with light housekeeping, meal preparation. It also helps with people getting their essential items. So again, their food, their groceries, items, supplies, medications. So the purpose of that program is for seniors to be able to live in their homes as long as possible. So those services continue to be available. And we partner with Lifescape to deliver meals. So the Keenage Center was a congregate site for those meals, and since we're not able to do that any longer, those meals are being delivered to people. We also have a lending closet. So if you're in need of wheelchairs or toilet risers, any kinds of those items that, again, help people to be independent, to stay in their own homes. Excuse me, if you needed like a rollator type walker. So people are very generous and donate those items to us. They may donate adult diapers or supplies like that as well. So we manage that lending closet for those supplies as well, and that's still available. So you can just call us, and we will let you know what's in our inventory and make arrangements for curbside pickup for that. I think one of the biggest shifts that we have made is in our Keenage Center. So as you can imagine, community center has to really shift what they're doing during this time. And I'm really proud of the staff and how they've been able to transition to doing virtual programming. As we all know, we're experiencing lots of social isolation right now, and this is especially difficult for seniors regardless of a pandemic going on. And it is a focus and a concern of ours. So how do we reach seniors in their home? And I'm pleased to say that many seniors do have technology and are able to access WebEx. We have a karaoke group that amongst themselves set up Zoom meetings so they can still do karaoke together. We have some other classes that we meet through WebEx as well. I know the state of Illinois, through Illinois Department on Aging, has submitted a grant to increase access to technology for seniors as well as those with disabilities. So we're hoping to hear news about that sooner rather than later, because people are at a distinct disadvantage, especially now when they don't have access to technology. And with things rapidly moving to telehealth, it's essential for seniors to have that kind of access. So we're hoping that and we definitely will be involved with making sure that technology gets into the hands of those that need it. So some of the things that we've shifted to virtual platforms are we're going to be doing some kind of virtual bingo, and we are made arrangements with a local hospice, Heartland Hospice, to do some online bereavement support. We're we're also going to be doing some virtual coffee hours. So one of the things people enjoyed at the Keen Age Center was getting together just for coffee, as you can imagine. And so we're partner with some of our local restaurants to send you a coupon for coffee. So you can grab your coffee. We'll set up a conference call, so it'll be kind of like a party line so that we can all chat and have our coffee together and stay connected. We also have health education that we have partnered with. For example, you'll find a video from the Center for Sight and Hearing that's extremely informative. We have a partnership with the University of Illinois College of Medicine, their pharmacy school, and those that are familiar with the Keen Age Center are familiar with Heidi, a pharmacist, and she's available to take phone calls so she can assist people with their medications and kind of sorting through the ins and outs of those and what kinds of struggles that they're having with managing their medication. So the other thing that we're working on, and all of these things have happened so rapidly, and like I said, I can't be prouder of our staff for being able to make those transitions, is one of the goals that we have always had was to make our newsletter accessible online and through email. So within the next few weeks, we'll still have it available in paper format, but we'll be transitioning to having that electronically. So like everyone, this is really pushing us towards that direction. So there are some silver linings in some of this as well. We had planned to do a fundraiser in April, which is called Spring is in the Air. And spring is still in the air, so we're still going to have that. And we're trying to get that in before summer started. So on June 15th, we'll be partnering with the Moose, and we'll have a drive-through for our meal. And we'll also be able to do deliveries for that, and we'll still have a raffle with that. So now more than ever, our fundraising is essential. Just like many nonprofits, we have that struggle now more than ever. So as many people that can support us that day, we would love to see people out there for that. So I think that kind of gives you a rundown. So we also have our information and assistance program, which I will follow up with CC doing some information about that. So really everything that we've done before, we've tried to modify, and our staff are working from their homes primarily. Some are in the offices. We try to limit the number of people in our office, but very quickly they were able to get set up to be able to work remotely and to really not miss a beat with being able to provide our services. So we're really pleased to be able to do that.
Well, thank you, Kelly. And I think it's important for everybody to understand that things have made some slight adjustments, but services and care is still available. The broadband technology is something that is very important to me, too, and I'm fortunate enough to was appointed to the Governor's Broadband Commission. And actually, we have a meeting tomorrow, which will be a distancing meeting. But we're getting closer. I think there's $400 million over 5 years for that program, which sounds like a lot of money. It's really not enough money. So we're hoping to be able to get more money to institute that. The telemedicine thing is fascinating. That's one of the 3 things we're looking at is education, telemedicine, and then economic development. But the telemedicine thing, we heard a recitation from a doctor. They're already doing that in a lot of our rural counties, and so it'll be a very important thing. Thanks so much for coming today, and you know you have our support as always, and so if you need anything, reach out. I will take a couple of tickets for meals to be delivered to my house or get them at the Moose, so thank you. You bet.